early as usual. There's no way I can be late. I don't know why that is. It's just a bad habit. But I see Marines and Army Mom in. Thank you. Good to see you. I've been off for quite a while. Haven't had a chance to get on. But I got some new carp bait made up. I'm just getting my bait on and my rods in. So hang in there with me. I appreciate you coming in. Fished with a guy last week here, and he showed me his pack bait. Going to give that a try. Hope I made it up. Hope I made it correctly. Got to make sure it's. But anyway, a lot of carp in this lake. I should be able to show you a couple today. That would be nice one for a change. Hey Cindy, what's happening? Another person up early. Just getting my bait on the rods. Don't even have them in the water yet. Just getting prepared, so stand by. Stand by. Getting the pack bait packed around the feeder things. I'm so new at this, I don't even know what everything is called. But it looks good enough to eat. I'm going to pack a little more on that one. It is oatmeal and corn and a whole bunch of different secret spices. Secret spices, oh yeah. All kinds of secret stuff here. Anyway, we're at Russ the Hunter. Good morning. I got to pay attention to putting my bait out, and then I can get back and sit with you guys. So hang in there. It's a bit of a messy procedure, you know. A little bit of a mess. I'm gonna put 3 rods in today. All right, I got the bait on the 3 rods. I'm gonna chuck them in there in a minute. We'll see how long it takes for the carp to wake up. Let's see what's going on here. 14 people in already. Thanks everybody for coming in, appreciate it. Don't know who you all are, but appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit that like button if you eventually like what you start seeing. I'm gonna get my rods in here. Pour my first cup of coffee, and hopefully the carp will be biting. Here we go. No, I'm not ready yet. I thought I was ready, but I'm not. I got to put some corn on the. Hang on a minute. I can't even think of what I want to do. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm so new at this, I can't even figure out what to do half the time. But we'll get her going. Got to put some corn on the hair rig. That's next. That only takes a couple minutes, so be okay. All right, here we go. Please hold all your questions until I get a chance to get back and sit with you all. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. This is probably the hardest part. Since I'm half blind and can't see the loop. There we go, it's a little bigger. All right, now we got her. Okay. Now the next part is really going to be tough. There's more stuff involved in getting this ready than anything else. And since I've never used these little things before, it could be a challenge. Yeah, brother. I'm already having trouble. Anyway, all right, I almost got to start all over again. I may never get my rods in the water at this pace, huh? All right, again, we'll get some corn going here. You got to put the corn on this little spear thing. Then you got to hook the little spear thing onto the other thing. And then you got to put one of the little things on it. If you think that sounds complicated, it's really not. I just haven't done it before, so I feel like a surgeon on his first time at the operating table. We'll get there. All right, corn goes up here. Now, I think I got a shot at this. Everything's so little, it's hard to work with it. Nurse, I need more, need another scalpel. All right, we got that one alone. Might as well throw that in the water and see what happens. Here we go. All right, keep your eye on that one, baby. Let's see, can you see the rod? No. Keep your eye on that rod. That's the first one in. Usually that's the first one that'll get bumped. See if I can hook up another one here. Y'all just chat amongst yourselves. We got 28 people in here already. Good morning, everybody. I'm busy putting my bait on, getting the bait rods in, so I really can't keep up with the chat just yet, but I'll try to eventually. Fishing for carp. fishing for carp this morning. Sun's coming out, which is nice. Haven't seen the sun for about 3 days. Been raining around here. The river's up so high you can't even fish it hardly. Although I know Steve has been fishing it. He's a diehard. I think the toughest part here is hooking those little buggers on. Can you see that rod? Okay. I'm busy getting the bait on, people. Just hang in there. Like I said, it's like I feel like a surgeon on his first operating table. All right, there's the second one ready. Get him in. So it's basically pack bait on a hair rig. If it stops swinging around, you'll be able to see it. With some corn on it. I shouldn't complain about the sun being out because we haven't had the sun for 3 days, but man, is it bright coming shining off that water. Whew, 32 people in. Thanks everybody for coming in. Let's see what I can do. Cookie Dale, and I call my first keeper Striper. Yeah, Striper. The only one catching that day. Couple stripers, huh? Marines and Army Mom, I see you're doing your job this morning. Appreciate that. Yeah, let's keep it cool. You know what, too? I wanted to mention we were a little bit controlling of the what do you call it, the icons or whatever the heck they are. People put more than 1 or 2 on. You know, I really don't care as long as people don't clutter the whole chat up with it. So 3 or 4 or 5, let it go. Be calm with that. But if somebody gets carried away, then take care of it. Okie dokie, okie dokie. All right, I got one more rod to get in. Let's see where I want to put that one. I got another guy coming down. I got a buddy Tom coming down. He was with me last week. He was showing me how to do some of this stuff. And he'll be showing up about 7:30 or so. But he told me I could use his secret spot here. So that's what I'm doing. You see those rods? I'm going to zoom in on those rods a little bit here. There we go. That's a little better, huh? A little better. Trying to get that right. There you go. Okay. All right, got to get corn on this one, and I'm done playing around with the bait. Stand by. Yes. Come on, carp. Now, Tom, when he gets here, he's got those alarm rod holders, the rod holders with the alarms. They're pretty neat. He let me use a couple of them last week, but he was catching the carp and I wasn't. But he was in this spot. The sun's so bright I can't see anything. Okay, here we go. All right, get the corn on the thingamajig. Okay, and put one of these on. Actually, that's working pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna get the third rod in here, then I'll be able to sit with y'all. Sometimes I don't like putting 3 rods in because if the fish get into a feeding frenzy, it's almost too much to take care of. Got 3 rods in, you can see them. Let's see if we can get some carp. We do a little cleanup here. Tom actually said he came down here yesterday and he threw some chum out there, some bait to get the carp familiar with the area, which is a good thing. Oh, it's nice today. It has been really nasty weather around here for 3 days. It's been raining, cloudy, it's been cool. Nothing like spring should be. All right, now, folks, I'll take care of one more little thing. That alarm going off was telling me to take my pills, so I gotta do that. You know, us old fogies, we gotta take pills most of the time. So that's what I'm doing. Don't even ask what for. It ain't worth talking about it. I told Tom I'd be here at 7:30. And of course I got here almost an hour early. Okay, the pills are down. Now it's coffee time. And then time to sit with you folks for a few minutes until all hell breaks loose. I'd love to sit here, but the table's so wet. I may have to stand up for a while. Yuck. Okay, you can see the rods. You can see me. Get my coffee. A lot of bait fish moving around. I think there's also some carp playing around. Let's see, you got to give them some time to wake up. There's some big carp in here. And last week, Tom got 2 of them that were probably around 10, and one of them, the other 2 were around 6 or 8. But there's a lot of activity in the water out there. So we got to keep an eye on the rod since I don't have any type of alarm system. And I couldn't put my rod holders in because it looks nice and grassy, but it's all rock underneath the grass. So I got to leave them like that. I might get you a little closer here. Let me see. See if I can get you a little closer. Ah, yeah. Something like that. There's the rods. Nah, I think I like it better the other way. All right, there you go. Now you can see them. What do we got going on here? We got 51 people in here. Holy mackerel. Hey, hit that like button if you like what you see. See if I can catch up to some chat here. And again, let's see, no foul language, blah, blah, blah. Poker Face said hi. Poker Face, what's happening? Oh, man, I'm way behind. Gillmaster. I'm trying for the big one. I don't care if it's a big or small. I'll just take it. I'll take whatever I get. Big or small, it don't matter. They're all fish. All we need to do is get one. The pack bait that I put together, I put oatmeal and corn, and then I added some spices. I don't even know the names of half of them. I know I put some vanilla in there, coriander, something else I forget. Mixed it all up. Looks pretty good. Hope it held on. When you throw it out there, then it'll come apart. And the carp will start feeding on it. And then they'll find that little bit of corn I put on the hooks. And then they'll gulp that down. And then they'll realize they made a mistake and they'll run for their life. And that's when the rods will get some action going. Got a little bit of slack in the lines. Let's see what's going on. Get the baby shoot. Yeah, that's good fishing. Mr. Warlock Rocker. Warlock Rocker. Okay, haven't seen that name before. Hello. Stuff with Gus. Whew. Got to give some of you guys the old wrench here. That's the right thing to do until you prove yourself not worthy of it. Stuff with Gus, you got one. Canoe Odwin. Holy mackerel. What's going on, people? I can't keep up with the chat here. It's got so many people in. Trying my best. Trying my best. Coffee's good this morning. Made it a little bit stronger than normal. Let's see. According bar down edits, I just got my bait in the water 5 minutes ago. So to answer your question, not yet. Not going yet. But stand by, I will eventually. Something will happen. Something will happen. Just keep an eye on the rods. Can you see the rods? Yeah. Or am I standing in the wrong spot? Yeah. There you go. Now you can see them better. Now, when we were kids, I'll show you what we used to do. When we were kids fishing for carp, we used to take a stick like this, and we'd break it like that, so it had a bend in it, but we wouldn't break it apart. Now we'll take this, put it on the line. And that stick slides down the water. And now if that stick pops up with the line, you know you got a hit. And we used to do that when we were kids, a couple years ago. Anyway, he's carp fishing, yes. Let's see, hunting 4x4 forever. Yep, after carp. Thanks for coming in. There got so many people in here, I can't keep track of them all. But thanks for joining, everybody. I'm going to try to wrench up whoever I feel I can. I know that helps a little bit. And I'll say it again, I am really just kind of getting used to all the stuff to do on a live broadcast. I'm expecting at least one other, if not two people. I know Bob from Anything is Possible. He was talking like he might be coming here today. There's a couple lakes in the area. He might go to any of the other ones, but I know he was here a day last week too. I don't know. Let's see what I'm doing here. Okay. Whoops, having trouble with the tripod here. It's a little slippery. Just trying to adjust your view so you got the best view possible. Come on, fish. There's a lot of activity. I think there's a lot of bait fish in here. Just all over the place. You can see them rising. A lot of panfish in this lake, some nice bass. Used to be muskies, probably still is, I don't know. Canoe, 2,000 subs, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. Smoke your carp. I don't even keep the carp, dude. Big J, I just catch them and let them go. Catch them for the fun and let them go. I'm not going to eat them. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just gave you a wrench, but I just don't eat the fish that much. I'll keep some fish in the winter when I'm ice fishing for a nice fish fry, but other than that, maybe once or twice in the summer, I'll keep some panfish. They have a lot of, yeah, I know they have a lot of bones. That might be one of the reasons I never tried them, but no, I just never had the urge to eat carp. I know plenty of people do, and that's okay. That's okay for sure. I don't know if I threw my bait out too far or not, but we'll see what happens. There's just a certain area there that you got to get your bait in, according to Tom, the guy I fished with last week. And if you overthrow or underthrow it, the carp might not be there. Well, we got a snake in the water anyway. There's a snake down here just a second ago. I don't know if you all saw him or not swim by. Okay, I'm southeast Michigan. Southeast Michigan. Okay, this is Pennsylvania. Big J, I got some relatives up in Michigan, right near Lake St. Clair. I fished there a few times for muskies and smallmouth and walleyes. They live in a little town called New Baltimore. You're probably familiar with that. Been out on a charter on Lake St. Clair with a couple guides a few times and fished from the Brandenburg Pier. Oh yeah. Uncle, how are you from? Uncle, how are you from Pakistan? What? Come on, fish. What's going here? It's time for a bite. Time for a bite, folks. Okay, trying to catch up here a little bit and see what's going on. I can't be seen. Took a little thought putting that one together, didn't it? What do we got here? 17 in, 27 likes. That's good. Only 17 in. There was earlier when I first turned on, we got up to like 30 or 40 people in here. I guess they didn't like what they see, so they left. That's okay. If you don't like what you see, go somewhere else. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Oh yeah. Come on, Carp. I know they're in there. Tom ought to be coming down here pretty soon. What time is it? 7:15. Any fin is possible. Good morning. Hey, any fin? Hey, Bob. I'm just talking about you. I thought you might be heading down this way. There's plenty of room if you care to join. If not, good luck wherever you go. If I ever see you again, I do got something for you. I'm carrying it around in my car, but I never seem to bump into you anymore. Let's see, water looks better, but I'm heading to the lake. Yeah, okay. Yep. This is the lake. Army Mom, Big J. What bait are you using? Big J, just a pack bait made with oatmeal and corn and a few odds and ends, spices and stuff like that. I did last week. I had pack bait made with breadcrumbs, like Bob does, but I switched. Figured I'd try some oatmeal, so that's what I'm doing today. You never know. You gotta experiment a little bit, as everybody will tell you. I'm gonna put some spices in there, some vanilla and some coriander and some other secret stuff. Okay, next week. Hey, I hope to see you maybe down the river one of these days, Bob. Probably Steve will probably be down there today fighting the current. It's up a bit more than it was yesterday. Oh yeah, and some corn. There's some corn in there. Oatmeal and corn. All that good stuff. Yeah, let's see. Anybody that says hi to Bob definitely gets a wrench. Now I got the sun shining right in the phone lens, and hard to see everything. There's I'm watching from Australia. I'm in Pennsylvania, United States, Pennsylvania. Not too far from the beautiful downtown Philadelphia. And I say that jokingly. Yeah, the murky perky is flowing. Oh yeah, I went by the perky today. Holy mackerel, that's up good, and I know the river is. Let's see, kayak dangler. Nope, haven't caught anything yet. We're still waiting for the first bite. Looking for our first carp. We might get one yet. I think I might have thrown my bait out just a little bit too far. I'll be adjusting that in another 15, 20 minutes. Plenty of room here, Bob, if you want to give it a shot. I haven't been out fishing for a good week. With the weather we've had, the rain and the cold weather, and then I destroyed one of my fingers and had to go get that taken care of. It's getting better, but it's still under wraps. It's still under wraps. Let's see, raining past 5 days here. Yep. Rains, thank you and hello. The Fisherman's Lounge. Good morning, dude. How's it going? Hope you're waking up to a good day. Not too bad here. Looks like we got a little bit of cloud cover coming in, which is okay. I'm not expecting any rain, so to speak. Not supposed to. If it rains much more around here, people are going to be killing themselves. This is the first I've seen the sun in at least 3 days, if not 4. And I even had the heater on in my house last night. Not all night, but just enough to take the damp chill off during the evening hours. Yeah, I'm trying for carp kayak. Colson Plunkett, good morning. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Try to take care of people as they come in with the wrench so they can get around a little better. Daniel. Jay, good morning. Hey, Jay, what's happening? Not much happening here, but we're trying. Yeah, I have a feeling I threw my bait out too far. A lot of bait fish out there in the deeper water. They're schooling up and playing around on the surface. Some of them down here, some of them up here. Yes, blah, 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 blah. Pro sub you. I thought we'd have a carp by now. Sometimes it takes them a while to gather around and start feeding. We'll leave it go another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll change up. I think I threw my bait out too far. We'll see. Couldn't put my rod holders in because the ground it's soft, but about 2 inches underneath the grass is rock. So I couldn't put them up. Come on, fish. Let's see what's going on. Hello, everyone. Colson Bucket. Thanks for the mod. No problem. You got it. You're welcome. However, I need I need a fish. It's only fair to you folks that I catch a fish once in a while. I feel like I'm robbing you of enjoyment if I don't catch anything. I'm not doing my part. Maybe I'll just have some more coffee. Let's see, did I eat anything today? I don't think I did. Come on, fish. Coffee's good. Got the net ready, got the rods in. I thought Tom would be here by now, but maybe he's held up on the highway somehow. The geese are running around with their little ones. Oh, there's a bite on the middle rod, folks. Could have been sunfish or something pecking at the corn, but I have a feeling it could have been a turtle, but the rod went like this. Anyway, at least we know there's something out there. There's a bite on the end rod now. Better get over here. Right on this rod. Come on. False alarm. You know it was a bite on that end rod. I know it was a carp because I lifted the line up. Keep an eye on them. You know you can pluralize the word fish.
Any luck?
No, I got a couple nibbles there, but nothing, no takers.
Right. Yeah, nothing. Like I don't even see any sitting on like beds.
Nah.
Usually.
I think the spawn's done actually.
Right.
I don't know what it's like up that way. I don't know if you get into deeper water or whatever,
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna
there's plenty of
take a
room there.
walk up.
Yeah.
A little tight down there.
Yep.
What do you usually use for the carp?
I use
You're getting a little.
yeah, I'm getting a little tap there. He's been playing with that for a while. It's a mixture of oatmeal and corn and a few other odds and ends. Yeah, he's gonna go. Come on, take it. You gotta wait for them to really go.
Nah,
go
take off.
This one here's got a bite, this one here's got a bite. My worst fear is that I get three at once.
That's not a passage. Well, don't they still have the law of two and only a hand line at one time?
No, you can use 3 rods.
You can now?
Yeah.
Okay. I just happen to remember that.
Yeah, if you're ice fishing, you can use 5.
Right.
5 lines, tip ups and rods, but regular fishing is 3.
So they switched that.
Yeah, a couple years ago they changed that, I guess.
There it is.
Right now I got bite on all 3 rods. Good brother.
Little guys or?
I don't know. There's some big carp in here, but you never know until you pull on them.
Right.
Good thing, man. Yeah, a lot of bait fish out there.
There's a ton, but when I took off first, there was only one little crash through, and that was it. I didn't see anything else like crashing through them.
If I were you, I'd toss around the docks and stuff.
Yeah.
That lure.
No doubt. I'm just watching see me snag up with one.
Yep.
Still better than the day at work, so.
Oh yeah. All right, let me catch up with some of you folks here. Woody Mac, do you know you can pluralize? I'm live on YouTube, that's what I'm talking to people. I had bites on all 3 rods and they just, none of them really took it. All right, take it easy, good luck. Trying to catch up here now, folks. Woody Mac, yeah, Woody Mac, the lake is beautiful. Trying to get wrenches up here for everybody that I can see, and if you, let's see, what do we got going on here? He's carp fishing, Woody. Fishing and fitness. Sounds like a good deal. Definitely gonna have to check my bait here because I've had bite on all 3 rods. Don't know them. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Danielle had a couple bites, but nothing to show for it yet. Let me fix you up with a wrench. I had a nibble on all 3 rods and nothing came of it. Danielle, I'm in Pennsylvania, at a lake in Pennsylvania. Fishing for carp. Gonna have to, I keep saying it, but I'm gonna have to check my bait. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hopefully I got enough bait. I didn't bring a lot. I didn't think I would need a lot, but I got enough for a couple rounds, I guess. Yeah, the corn's still on there, but of course the pack bait's off like it should be. The pack bait should be coming off when you throw it in the water. But I got to freshen up the corn, I believe. I do believe I got to freshen up the corn on this one. Let's see, are the bugs bad this morning? Not here. Don't have any mosquitoes or any other bugs. But if they do come around, I got the stuff to fight them off. Got some off. All right, let's get some new corn on this thing. Keep an eye on those rods. Hope you can see them okay. Sometimes I get in the way and don't even realize it. What am I doing? Well, I thought my buddy Tom would be here by now, but haven't seen him. Have not seen him. And one more for good luck. All right. So you got to put this, can you see this? You got to put this corn on the hair rig like this. And you slide it on there like that. There, now the corn just fell off. It is a bit of a operation. I'm trying my best. That's all you can do is try your best. All right, now I gotta get some pack bait on there. Get it back out. And then you take, this is, I think they call this a feeder. Then you take the pack bait and you pack it on there. I guess that's why they call it pack bait. We think. I think so. And you make it stick on there, and then when you throw it out, this starts to come apart in the water and attracts the fish. Now what I got to do is stick my hook in there. Somehow or another. And throw it back out. Getting cloudy now. We had some nice sunlight this morning and it actually felt warm. It felt nice. And we haven't seen the sun around here for 3-4 days. So it gave us a couple minutes of it and that was it. All right, this one I'm not going to throw out so far. In here a little bit. Okay. Now I might as well check the other ones. They too have been bumped. Okay. We'll freshen this one up with some corn. While I'm doing this, folks, I can't keep track of the chat so much. Yeah, Danielle, it's a bit of, uh-oh. What's going on there? Yeah, I can't keep track of the chat when I'm busy like this. So you just have to talk amongst yourselves. I need to put some fresh corn on here. It's crazy to me that's the only type of fishing I do when you don't put the bait on the hook. It goes against everything I know, but it's the way it's supposed to work. Don't put the bait on the hook. What are you talking about? That's crazy. Gotta put the bait on the hook. No, you don't. Anyway, that's the way it's supposed to work. When I first saw this years ago, when I was looking on YouTube about carp fishing, I could not believe that's what you do. But that's what you do. That is what you do. And it is quite a bit of a thing when you have, when your fingers are too big for everything. Here we go. All right, we got the corn on. Now what we're going to do is put some pack bait on. I'm going to wrap the pack bait around the sinker. Pretty simple deal. Kind of show you here. And again, this is the pack bait. And you just kind of mold it into a nice little ball. Mine might be a little too wet, I'm not sure. But it's working. Then you put the pack bait around the sinker and you pack it around there. Again, that's what they call it, pack bait. Just like that. And you throw it out there and hope for the best. It's sticky stuff, folks. It's very sticky stuff. All right, number 2 rod, rebaited, going out. There's the end result. Pack bait. That one there didn't throw out as far as it had been. And I got to check the other rod and fix that one up, and I'll be back in business. Yeah, Danielle, it's very peaceful here. On the weekends though, it will get quite a bit of people down here having picnics and fishing from the bank and stuff. But during the week, pretty much have it to yourself, except for a few other people that do the same thing I'm doing. Now this one here, the corn was off the hook. I had a hit on all three rods. This one here they actually took the corn off the hook. So at least I know they're out there. All right, let me get to work on this deal here. A couple minutes. Yeah, that ain't no good. That ain't no good. That's a good one. I'll show you what you got to do here. You got to take. You need this tool here, and you put the corn on it. You stab the corn, kind of like that. I'm going to put 3 pieces on, like that, and then, and here's the tough part. Wait, got to get this ready. This has a little, where is it? This has a little hook on it. You might be able to see that. And you put that through the other thing like that. Then you slide the corn up on there, like that. And then, can you see this? I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, I feel like I said, I feel like a surgeon on his first day on the operating table. But we're getting there. Okay. Now it ends up looking like this. See, no bait on the hook. That just goes against everything I know, but that's that's the way you do it. Now we're going to put some back bait around that one. Yeah, man, here we go. Pack it around the little sinker thing. Just like this. And throw it out there. But I'm gonna take this hook and actually stick it into the pack bait. That way the corn on the hook will be closer to the pack bait. Or something like that, I'm not sure. Still learning all this junk. Still learning. Once I catch a carp, I'll know that I'm doing something right. But until then, I don't know. Ugh. Almost ready. I think we're going to get one this time. I have a feeling. Okay. We're in with fresh bait, fresh corn, fresh bait, fresh everything. Didn't throw them out quite as far. So, okie dokie. It's almost time for my snack. Let's see if I can catch up here a little bit. Prawn Hub, I haven't caught a thing. I've been here about an hour. Mickey Smith. I never fished pack bait before too. This is only the second time. Sometimes I think corn is just as good as anything else. But I'm into this pack bait thing now, and I see people catching lots of carp with it. So, Pierre Coops, good morning. Welcome in, dude. Anyway, as usual, haven't caught a thing yet, but we're trying. Had 3 rods in. I had three nibbles on each rod. Had a nibble on each rod prior to this, but no takers. But it'll happen. The sun came out real nice, real warmed up, and then the cloud cover came in. Yeah. The rods I have there, for those of you who aren't familiar with my setup, they're medium heavy rods I use for catfishing a lot, but they're hooked up with bait runner reels. So if we do get a carp and he starts to run with it, he'll be able to take the line out and give me some time to get to the rod. Poker Rossi, hey, what's happening? Welcome in. I remember you. You're the one that you're the one that I booted out the one day by mistake. Hey George, what's happening? Country guy from Missouri. He wrench you up, dude. All right, you're set up. Big Jed Outdoors, good day to you. You're not flooded out. On your side, I'm at the lake, so the lake didn't get too high. The river, though, and all the streams around here are running brown and high. I don't even know how the people can fish for catfish unless you're in a boat. Sure as hell can't do it from the shore. However, Steve finds a way to do it. Fishing with Steve, he'd probably be live in a little while if he's not already. $100 for a bass. Not too sure what that means, but I'm not fishing for bass, so I guess I'm out. I think I'll have a little bit of coffee. And I think it's time to hook up my my charger, because the phone's dying out really quick. So let me get that done. Let me get my charger on here. Got this solar charger, but if the sun's not out, it kind of defeats the purpose. Plug this in here. Hang on, folks, I gotta plug in my plug. Gotta plug my plug in somewhere. There it goes. All right, that's working. Come on, Carp. Do your thing. I thought my buddy Tom was coming down today. He made me think he was, but he's either changed his mind or got delayed somehow, because he's usually here by 7:30. Depending on what happens today, I might get back here on Monday or Tuesday. Now, Monday's Memorial Day. This place will be jam-packed, and the weather is actually supposed to be nice, so probably be Tuesday or Wednesday next week. I might need a darker red for some bait. Yeah, I have red Kool-Aid. I think I used banana Kool-Aid or banana Jello this time around, but the water's clear in the lake. It's not muddy in the lake. A lot of bait fish out there. Right out here, you probably can't see them, but there's a big school of bait fish on the surface, and they're jumping around, so the bass are chasing them. Come on, fish. Come on, fish on the river. It's going to be older and bolder, you think. What? On the river, it's going to be a great... Well, if you're going... I don't know what river you're talking about, but the river around here is definitely not... Well, it's fishable if you find the right spots, but it's pretty... it's up and it's muddy and it's running. I think you got to use 10 pounds of weight to keep your bait down there. Anyway, I'm not fishing for catfish today. You're in western PA, north of Pittsburgh, about 20 miles. Mickey Smith, north of Pittsburgh. Thanks for coming in. We wrench you up. Try to wrench everybody up until they prove that they can't handle it, and then take them away. Let's see, western PA, north of Pittsburgh. You must fish in Lake Aldred. No, not Lake Aldred. Lake, what's that lake out there? Heck, I can't even think of it. Oh, well. Lake, well, isn't Pyatuming out that way? Come on, fish. I kind of like sitting here, standing here doing nothing, but I would like to catch a fish. Allegheny River and surrounding area, yep. MBP Fishing, good morning. Good to see you in the house. Beer Coops. Chosen one. Morning fart, what the heck's that about? Be careful, Len. On the hair line, I put either yellow or pink power bait. Oh, on the needle before the corner. Ah, yeah, there's a good, aha. Very good tip, thank you very much. Very good tip there, Big Jed. Every time I do this, I get different tips from different people, and some of them seem pretty darn good. That sounds like a good one. I just can't get over the fact that you don't put the bait on the hook. I don't care what you say. It doesn't work for me. But I'm doing it by the book. Yep, I just can't figure out why you don't put the bait on the hook. Or whatever. I want to know who the first guy was that, or the first person was that made a hair rig and didn't put the bait on the hook. That person had to have something figured out. A lot of bait fish on the surface out there where it's a lot deeper. Let's see. You ever see my lines? I do nothing by the book. Well, I'm very new at this carp fishing thing, so I'm doing everything by the book until I can write my own book. But the tips I get are a good day to catch fish. Cole Howard, thank you. You are correct. Let me wrench you up. And again, I'm handing out the wrenches like chiclets, so if you prove that you can't use them correctly, then you'll be off. But you got the power to get around. Monkey Man. Good morning, Monkey Man Productions. Good morning, dude. Dudes or dudettes or whoever you are. Pretty slow bite this morning, although I have had a bite on each rod prior to this. But they failed to take it. Sometimes I think they're just swimming around and bumping into the line. What type of fish are in that water? In frog night there is, hang on, let me fix you up here with a wrench and I'll answer your question. In this lake there is coarse carp, there's lots of panfish, there's bass. Prior years there had been muskies, I don't know if there still is, but there probably is a few. But it's mostly a bass and panfish lake. They have a boat rental place here, and you only catch and putting your own boat in. There's another launch on the other side of the lake. And if you want to put a boat in, you got to park it there and you got to leave it there for 10 days to make sure you're not bringing in any foreign things on your boat. You know. And then once you take it out, you got to leave it there, or you got to bring it back again and leave it again for 10 days before you put it in the water. So a lot of people use a kayak here. They leave their kayak. I think they got a place where you can actually lock them up, tie them down. But most people are in like a 10 or 12 foot boat that they've left here. You know, something cheap. What lake am I at, Cole? I'm just going to answer that with a Southeast Pennsylvania lake. I'm not going to, it'd be crazy to say what lake. But if you're familiar with Southeast Pennsylvania, with the information I just gave out about the boats, you might be able to figure it out. It's not a secret spot or anything, but I'm not gonna dump the name out there. Da-da-da. Is that the River Ganges? Nope. Shady Spills. The River Ganges. No, this is a lake. There's a dam down the lake about, I guess it's about a mile maybe. Matter of fact, the buoys out here, I don't know if you can see them or not, but right here is where you can't take a boat any farther downstream. Come on, fish, do something. I definitely don't want the skunk today, but I don't know what to do about it. Together on a natural high. How's it from South Africa? The water looks lovely. Together on a natural high. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thanks for dropping by. I'm wrenching you all up, hoping you have time to come back again. Shady Spills. Da-da-da. All right, I think I'm catching everybody up here. Come on, fish. A lot of people say carp are garbage fish. Well, I don't eat them, and it's not because of anything that I have against them that way, but yeah, a lot of people do. But they are fun to catch. They will definitely give you a good fight. If you've never caught a big fish before, it'll definitely give you some information on how to handle a big fish. They're just fun to catch. I haven't caught one for, for many, many years, but I remember them. I remember them from before. They are fun to catch. They fight like crazy. Big, strong fish. There's some big ones in here. There's 30 or 40 pounders in here. A lot of 8s and 10s. It's sort of like a big catfish. Yeah, like a big flathead will test your gear too. Caught plenty of them in the river. But if you want to learn how to fight a fish, go carp fishing. Lee Haley. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. They're most likely eels in there. Could be eels in here, I guess. A lot of eels in the river. I haven't caught an eel for a long time. Used to catch them in the small creeks when the fishing were bullheads and stuff when I was a kid. Using worms for bait. Catch a lot of eels at night. Come on, fish. Kind of slow this morning, folks. Kind of slow. Good morning. Have a safe and blessed day. Adrian, thank you. Same to you. Same to you. There's a bite on the first rod. Yeah, he bumped it. He played with it. He pulled the line a little bit, but didn't hang in there. Must be doing something wrong. Maybe I should put the bait on the hooks. Just kidding. Ice cold fisherman, hello. Good to see you're here too, man. Good to see you. I've been out of commission for a week or so with the bad weather, the rain, and then I messed my finger up pretty bad. So I've been resting it out for a few days. But I'm back at it. Bad weather and wind, yep. It's like this is pretty rare to have a calm day without rain anymore. I think we're supposed to get wind the next couple of days. The river's up and muddy, can't fish the river very effectively anyway. You're going live this weekend. What are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing and when are you going live? Trout. You're fishing for trout. Trout. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of him. Big Jed. You're fishing from the shore, I take it, or from a boat? Saturday. I'm going live on Saturday morning, UK time. Mate, you're more and welcome to go with me carp fishing. J Mac, if you're going live on Saturday, I'll try to see if I can find you and check out your place a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed to you. I may be, but if you want to make sure, go to any one of my, anybody that wants me to sub them, go to any one of my videos, leave a comment of some type, short or long, I don't care. And then when I see that, I'll be able to get onto your channel and hit the subscribe button. And that's the only way I can make the full circle. I'll check all my comments later today or tonight. And if I like what I see, I'll subscribe. Isaac Corney. Welcome in, bud, welcome in. Where are you from? Haven't seen that name before. After that, I'll drop by to leave a... There you go, cool. Easy Ice, how's it going, buddy? Welcome, Isaac. Isaac, where are you from? Bad, my work computer locked me out just before the weekend. Oh, goody. Hey, Isaac, hopefully I'm going to catch a carp. There's lots of other fishing here, but I'm carp fishing. Lewis, yep, it's cold someplace. It's cold everywhere. Now I'm in a waiting line for it. Oh, good. Come on, fish. I had visions of catching 4 or 5 carp here today, but it is slow. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. How long am I staying out, Big J? If you're asking me, I'm probably going to stay till 10:30 or so. Have I had breakfast? If you're talking to me, had a little bit of coffee. I'm about ready to eat my apple pie pretty soon. And that's going to be my breakfast. Because of those of you who are familiar with me, I always have a tasty cake apple pie. It's my favorite. Come on, fish. Am I British? No. If you're talking to me, no. I'm in Pennsylvania, United States, Pennsylvania. Good old southeast Pennsylvania. Thanks for adding that in there, Marines and Army Mom. Appreciate your input as always. LEN F Fishing, good day. Maddie, same to you, dude. Thanks for dropping by. And wrench you up. Thanks for dropping by and seeing what's going on here. I'm about to have my snack, my apple pie. I've had a couple nibbles, but no takers. Been in the water for, well, let's see, probably a good hour and a half. Mm-hmm. Thank you, I am enjoying it. But you know what? Gotta have coffee with apple pie, so let me get a little bit of coffee in my cup. Oh yeah. Always have a full thermos of coffee. Louis, I got pack bait, which is made up of oatmeal and corn, and a few other odds and ends. Some banana jello. Sometimes I use strawberry, sometimes banana. And then a few spices, let me think about this, some vanilla, coriander, and there's one other one, I forget the name of it. So, put it all together, pack it in that pack, and throw it out there. I just wish the fish would bite it. I'm going to pull in, as soon as I'm done my snack, I'm going to pull in the one rod, fresh bait, and put it out here in a little bit different angle. It looks nice and glassy out there. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day, Maddie. Len, did you look at the tricks I told you about with the fishing? I'll give you more. You gave me enough already, Jay. Good to see you in here. Thanks for coming in. Haven't really had time to study everything you got. But unfortunately for me, I try to keep it simple. I don't want to get too crazy. But I appreciate the tips. I'm just doing what I can, keeping it simple. Buddy Tom just pulled in. I think he'll be coming down. Maybe he'll have some luck. Do you get catfish around there? Lewis, I don't fish for catfish in this lake. I usually fish for the catfish in a different river. But I would suspect there's some channel cats in this lake. I gotta throw some trash away, folks. I'll be right back. All right, Tom's coming down. Maybe he'll catch something. I'm not having any luck. Oh well. No. Couple bites, but no takers.
I was trying that new spot.
Huh?
I was trying a new spot.
Oh.
And I saw a lot of fish, but they're all on the surface feed.
Yeah. No, I've had a couple bumps and pulls, but nothing serious. Starting to think I'm doing something wrong, but here's a pull on this one here now. Bumping around a little bit.
Two bubbles out there.
Yeah. Come on, fish. I've had enough damn rain, I'll tell you that.
You're itching to get back to that river, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, really. It's going to be at least a few days. This is good for a change. A lot of bait fish on the surface out there, out in the deeper water.
Yeah. It's perfect. That glass water, I like it.
Yeah.
Now the fish can start biting.
I thought you'd be here earlier, and then I figured out maybe something got in the way. And let's see what's going on. Yeah, I did put one of the hooks inside the pack bait. Hey Anthony, good morning. Thanks for stopping by as always. Ain't nothing happening, but thanks for stopping by. Come on, fish. If you throw yours in there and get one right away, I'm leaving.
That would just be shit luck. Not more.
Made some
I had a
back
couple
like,
little.
made some of the stuff like you made. Mine looks a little different, but
Is it? If you think it's a little too wet, just add a little more oats. You know, throw a little bit in at a time. You know, mix it up. So you think if it's sticking on your
it's sticking, yeah.
yeah, then you must have it right.
It's a sticky mess.
All you can do is cry. We can't make the fish eat.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. Did you say if you refrigerate the back bait, it stays okay for a few days?
I put mine in the freezer.
Oh,
But and then I microwave it for like I'll hit it for 4 minutes and see if it's thawed out. But make sure you open the bag so it doesn't create steam and make your bait wet. First thing I put my glasses on.
I know, it's like
Blind. So this is why I have this bobber stop. There you go.
some nuts,
Some banana in mine too.
coriander, vanilla, and something else. Jeez. Ah.
Some strawberry and I got some banana artificial corn. Artificial tiger nuts I got. I caught fish on all of it. I don't think a carp can tell the difference between real corn and artificial
Yeah,
corn.
it's funny, 'cause I would think as soon as they get it in their mouth, it's gonna know something's up, but maybe not. Maybe they aren't that smart. I was over talking to Tom a bit. He's getting his lines in. Matty Fish Trails. Melissa, hey Melissa, what's happening? Let's stop with the emojis. And again, on the emoji thing, I know we were thinking two's too many, but I'll tell you what, I was watching some other lives, and the people putting the emojis on kind of added to the whole thing. So here's what we're going to do with the emojis. I don't care if you put some on there, just don't make a whole line of them. So if you're putting 2 or 3 on there, fine. Just don't make a habit of putting a whole big line of emojis on there. So let's adjust our thinking on that, Marines and Army Mom, and we'll be cool. But I think sometimes the emojis add to the chat. I was watching one the other day, and it just seemed to add a little bit of interesting stuff to it. Anyway, let's loosen up on that a little bit. Enough said on that. Go from there. Anthony, Melissa, good luck today. Thanks, Melissa. I need it.
Oh, here we go. Hit him, Len.
There he is.
Oh, baby.
There he is. When you least expect it. I heard something going on there. I looked down my rod shaking like crazy. There he is, finally.
Here. Want me to get your net?
Yeah, I got mine over there, but it's not really decent.
Here we go.
Thank you.
I like the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock hour.
I just started seeing some of them surface right out there. Knew something was going on. Okay. There you go, folks. First carp in the bucket. In the net. Give me some time to get the hook out and I'll show you all the fish. Beautiful. Now I'm into it.
Give him a good shot.
Unprepared. Where's my tools? I'm gonna get him off the hook and we're gonna weigh him and get him back in the water. Alrighty. Come here, you.
Them young ones are feisty.
Yeah, well, I got a messed up finger on one hand and I can't use it.
What'd you do to it? Cut it?
Yeah,
You didn't stick yourself with a baiting needle, did you?
no. I'll tell you the story later. All right. There he is. Probably a 4 or 5 pounder, not something, but at least it's a fish. Get it back in there. Beautiful fish they are. There you go.
There's another one jumping out there.
Yeah, maybe they're getting active now all of a sudden.
Feed.
Whew. Hey, how about that? I was talking to Tom and I heard something going on. I looked down, the pole was taking a line out. Anyway, Lewis not really that big, but yeah, look at all they're going on out there. They turn on, man. Yeah, I forgot to put my camera on, of course, as usual. Put this GoPro on my head and I always forget to turn it on.
You gotta put turn it on. It's kind of hard to do while you're hooked up.
All right. So I am doing something right. That proves it. I didn't even weigh them, did I? But it wasn't a big one, just 4 or 5 pounds. 4 or 5 pounds. The first one was bouncing just now. All of a sudden we got a lot of carp activity right out in front of us. All right, let me redo this one.
Was that on a hair rig?
Yeah,
First fish on a hair rig.
yes. Look at a lot of action right out here. They're coming to life. Look at that right there. Holy mackerel, Andy. Holy mackerel, holy mackerel. Oh yeah. All right, packing the back bait. Back in the back bait. Back in the back bait. What a sticky mess. Oh, I guess you brought me luck. You're coming down.
Well, you just got one that decided to eat.
They're definitely active out there.
Right where I put the bait.
Yeah.
Right for that ripwood.
Flop, flop.
Pretty deep out there where I'm at now. A little while to hit bottom.
Yeah. All right, might as well check this date. All right, gonna get rebaited and re-rigged here, folks. Again, I won't be able to keep up with the chat right away. And keep an eye on them rods.
I thought your buddies would be up here.
No, Bob?
They've been pounding out. They put it up, didn't have the bait, they put it up in
He was there last week. I was watching him.
Yeah.
Well, if he hooked onto that buoy, and he pulled it in, you can probably see it's not quite where it used to be. But he pulled it in a little bit.
Him and Scooter are here. Scooter.
Huh?
Scooter was here for a couple
Scooter was?
days. Yeah, for 2 days he did.
When was that?
Right after we were here.
Really?
Scooter. But he used to do that dad too.
Oh, Scooter, not Skeeter. Scooter. Scooter and Skeeter are getting mixed up.
They were on it. Scooter, he did he caught some fish. He was right in here. He caught some fish out there.
Yeah.
But most of them were coming off his left rod, which was more over that way.
Yep. All right. Back to work. 5-pounder, yeah. Yeah, we'll call that a 5-pounder. No doubt. At least it was something. At least it was something. Get some more corn on here and get that third rod out. All right. I'm in your way, you know, I can't see. I'll try to move over here so I'm not blocking your view so much. There, now you can see things. All right. The way they're jumping out there shouldn't be too long. Packing the pack bait on, just packing the pack bait. All right, we got that. This is hard work. No, but I have. It's good to see you guys talking amongst yourselves when I'm busy. It's good. All right, here we go. Guess I was at the gas station last Saturday, and I got a hold of something, did something, pinched my fingers, and took a chunk of my skin off.
On the gas, when you squeeze the handle.
I pinched it somehow.
That almost seems impossible.
Yep, that's what I figured. But, you know, I'm on blood thinners, so it was like gushing. I went to one of those quick patient first places or whatever the hell it was.
They didn't have to stitch you up.
No, it didn't. Well, nothing to stitch. The skin was gone and there was raw meat there.
Got it to bandage you.
I don't.
I'm telling you, when I ain't got
Oh, I'm a blood thinner, Judge. You get a little bit of the stuff to take to get that. Okay, ready for another one. Let's go. Oh, there's something going on there. Getting cool now, getting a little breezy and cool. Yeah, I was sitting home last night and about 7 o'clock and I told my wife, I said, I gotta go to sleep.
You gotta get out of the house. It was too long.
I've been cooped up for a week. I can't believe I gotta wear long underwear in the end of May.
I'm telling you.
Horrible.
I'm about ready to open my swimming pool up and it's like, should I?
I used to have a pool and every Memorial Day I'd get in it regardless of the weather. Jump in and jump out.
I'm not into that cold stuff.
No, I don't like it either. Okay, fish, we're ready. Ready for another one.
I wish that sun would have stayed out.
Yeah, it was real nice there for about a half hour this morning. And then the clouds came. What am I missing here, guys? Backtrack hooligans. Oh boy, I gotta catch up on a bit of stuff here. Backtrack, gotta give you the old wrench. Bead-driven equipment. Get you fixed up. Ah, yes, okay, let's see. Again, I hope to get more, blah, blah, blah. Oh man, I'm way behind. About 40 nights. Yeah, Louis, ready for another one. Smash the like. I didn't know there was a train track around here. Huh.
I was catching carp down there at the Trinley Park.
What's that?
Carp at Trinley Park.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was chumming the slack water right along the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was casting about like it.
Really?
No catfish though.
No. I imagine the river's pretty high this morning.
Well, it was a couple days where it didn't rain, so it had dropped a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, if you're a roofer or a lawn guy mowing lawns, you ain't making, you haven't been making any money for a while.
Nope, yep, especially the roofers. What did you retire from, Tom?
Roofer, I'm a roofer.
Oh, you're
For all my life. That's why I'm so beat up.
Yeah, tell me about it. I did all kinds of carpenter work for a while. We got up on the contractor and put new wood in the barn. I got up on that roof. The rafters up out on the barn were cold rock. Anyway, you know, they had to up there on the peak. I looked down, 70 feet down. I said, that's it, I'm done roofing. I got down, that was the end of that.
No.
Never got on the roof again.
Well, I think that, I mean, the carpenters, they're doing the putting up the plywood. I'm going up there after they plywood it in, you know, that's
You're all
easy.
set.
They did the work.
The tools you guys have today versus what we used back in the 60s and 70s. And today, that's better because look at the day in. Instead of 1 by 1 on the roofing now. Totally different world. Okay, I'm ready for another one. Oh well. What am I missing here? Calling mud cows? Wait a minute. So keep the baiting going, Lin. There's one carp. There's more. Yeah, there's a lot of activity right out where I'm throwing my bait. They're jumping around. Mud cows. Sounds good. Give you a sub, blah, blah, blah. Gar scales are the same way, but worth the dinner. Coffee time. Let's see. Just got a bite, Curtis. Thanks for the heads up on that. Which rod was it? Ghost game warden looking for you. And why would the game warden be looking for me? My buddy always tells him that his brother borrowed his license. Oh boy. Let's see, try chicken peas. Chickpeas, okay, that's a good tip. I'll keep that on my various recipe lists that I am acquiring. Mayhem and miracles. Okay. we go. Come on. Take it.
That's a turtle head out by that buoy out there. Something got it. Must be a turtle. Probably out there eating my
Oh,
pack bait.
yeah.
There he goes. He's going
Yeah.
down to get some.
Going down to get some.
I hope I don't hook him.
What am I missing? Let's see. I'm pretty stoked. Cutter for stickers and printer for sublimation come today, and 2 kinds of holy crap. Okay. Now monetize, and I have a community page. All right, thanks. Look into it. Okay. Oh, yeah. You took it out and then dropped it.
Just jumping all over the place, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and you notice it's all right in this area.
Yeah.
Why is that? What's in this area that's got these fish?
Well, it's impossible to find a contour map of this lake, so I've tried for years to get it. I haven't been able to find it. Something about it right in there.
There you go.
I like.
That's probably that turtle. Got a little beat. There you go.
Would you?
Probably that turtle. And your buddy was saying he thought they were spawning. They ain't. They're not spawning. I saw no sign of any fish spawning.
I would think they're done, but maybe
No,
not.
they didn't go off yet. You'll know when they're spawning.
Oh, okay.
It'll be cold.
Yeah, what am I missing? Anything? Okay. Well, come on.
bait?
Huh?
Did you get the bait?
Yeah, it looks like it. He did pull the line a little bit once, so I figure he did. All right. The one that I had to bite on there a few minutes ago took the bait. Took the corn off. So we gotta re-rig it. Keep forgetting I'm blocking your view, ain't I? Let's see. This is tough. Boy, come on, get on there. There we go. Okay. That didn't work much. That did not work very good. Got to be an easier way.
I showed you fake,
Huh?
fake cord.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. What's going on here? When the carp spawn, you're not catching them. I know that. Yep, you're right about that, Jay. I do know that. All right, we're just about ready to get the rod back in. You really got to be aware of this tree.
river fisherman, you're used to that.
Yeah. Once in a while, though, you forget and you think, ah. And one tree down at the river at the dock, it's so full of bobbers and hooks and pickers. Sometimes I don't know how people get them up so high. Yeah, might as well check this one now that I'm at it. Ah, what, do I miss anything here? Good morning, Maryland, deep sea, blah, 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 blah. You hate carp and it's illegal to release them. That's strange. Ringworm. Never heard that one before, but well, if you don't eat them, I wouldn't be fishing for them in that case. All right, let's get some more action going on here. Ah, crap. What the hell? Mm. All right. Missing anything here? Let's see. I've smoked it. It was good. Ate carp, but I hear in most places it's considered great. It probably is if you know how to cook it correctly. And if you catch it out of nice, clean, fresh water. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's a big one.
Get my bug bait out.
Yeah.
Now it all hooked up. I hit it yesterday.
Yeah.
I was there to do. Didn't get nothing out. I have thought about it. I had a good day going.
Yeah. All right.
See a lot of bubbles out by the buoy out there.
Is there? Yeah. Get that hook in there. Yeah, nothing like a good top order hit, huh? Takes 5 minutes to rebait everything. No good.
Won't be long, the catfish will be spawning.
When the channel catches either. Flatheads usually spawn around 80 degrees.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the water is a little cold for this
The
time of
channels go a little earlier.
year. Yeah, this just blowing up all over the place.
Yeah. All right.
Come on, son. We'll get them going. Right through them clouds.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I can't stick with the chat here when I'm busy. See, I don't know if I ever ate carp. But black carp tastes like cod. They look like they're getting ready to spawn. I've heard you can't tell carp between pike. Probably so. Here comes the wind. Yeah, I think walking along here with the buzz bait is a good idea.
I usually walk downstream and fish up because I'm right-handed. It's just easier for me to cast. Well, you got stuff behind you, you know what I mean? So you got to have room to cast. I'd probably go down there 100 yards, work my way back up.
Yeah, I got here about, I don't know, 6:45, 6:30. Huh? Pretty early. All right. All right, I think I got a 5-minute break here. What's going on? Sun's coming back out. Bee-driven equipment. I hope you do find time to do a little fishing. You can't work all your life all the time. Get anything I didn't know. I got one small carp a little while ago, maybe 5 pounds at the most. A little bit happening. Uh-oh, right there where I threw my bait.
Right where you threw your bait, buddy.
Just about, yeah. There goes an eagle. You see it?
What's that?
The eagle flew over. Did you see it?
I didn't see it, no. You know, I never told you. Up at the upper end, where they park their boats.
Yeah, I've never been over there.
Oh, you never been up there? Well, they have like a pier that goes out.
No.
It's stone and earth. That, that to the right of that, there's a flat, and they have catfish tunnels that I've never ever seen before. They have them sunk into the on the bottom. So, and I know that I heard guys talking that they catch flat ones.
Yeah. A lot of lakes would be catfish boxes. I know Blue Marsh has them, Marsh Creek has them, probably a couple others.
When I used to fish the river up in down there, the damn catfish used to go down in the old tires that were laying on the bottom.
Sure.
And they'd be spawning in there.
Yep.
Did you take the water temperature?
No, I didn't, but I think I will, now that you mention it. Taking the water temperature here a little bit, see what we got. Take a guess, I think it's gonna be like 63, 64.
I think you're going to be close. Come on, fish. Probably out there eating my rubber.
Yeah, probably.
I've had them do it already. I used to go up there to the Daniel Boone Homestead and fish that pond that's on there.
I'm not aware of that.
Man, that's got so many turtles.
Oh yeah?
You can't keep a bait in there.
Oh shit.
Get one of that. Okay.
Grab it and go. Light up at night with it?
They have ones that these have a floor line. So you can put lighted slingers on.
Basically just a light in the thing.
Sometimes if I'm far away and I can't hear the alarm, I'll just look at this. Cool, that'll hit the rod and drop on. If I don't see it on my line, I know I have.
What am I missing, folks? Anything? I'm missing talking to y'all. Perch, walleye, lots of choices. That's what I've been told. Anyway, Cash Shiver, hello. Thanks for dropping by. Just can't keep up with the chat here. I'm spoiled. Being in Michigan, you can catch just about. Yeah, that is a very diversified fishery up there in Michigan. Walleyes, muskies, panfish, whatever you want. Sometimes I wish I was anywhere else but here in southeast Pennsylvania. Did a lot of fishing in Ontario. Tough to beat that. Better get it out of the way so you can see the rods. I know I keep getting in the way, I'm sorry. give up on you?
I think it's a turtle out there.
Oh.
I hope he ain't hooked.
I got a big snapper down the river a couple years ago.
Yeah. Did
Big.
you get it in?
I cut the line off. Very big one. I got it on one of my videos. They're out there.
I think I might have saw that one. The one with the turtle. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. You thought you had a big platy, but it turned out to be a big turtle.
Yeah, I think it's titled, This Ain't No Flat Fishing or something. Yeah, nice big one.
Your buddy was on the pier yesterday.
Steve?
I get them all mixed up. I don't know.
That's Steve that fishes the pier. He's not. That's really about the only place he fishes.
He lives close by there.
He lives in, where the hell he lives? Yeah, not too far away. I forget where he said he lives. He's probably there today. And the chat's moving. Let's see, blah, 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 caught a perch. One day was about 14-inch perch, a jumbo. So many laws on fishing. Yeah, there's a lot of laws. You gotta put up with them. Yeah, they have. Holy mackerel, I can't keep up with this. You guys are really cranking. Yep. Come on, fish. What the heck are you waiting for?
When you get in the t-shirts with, come on, fish.
Yeah. I have one that says, one day my fish will come. I don't wear it much. Putting on too much for me to read here. Too much for me to read. I catch carp with corn cob and fish trap. I guess that would work. Yep. Uh-oh. They're out there. Yep. Starting to get a little windy here. Makes sense. They're funny. Got one?
And perk.
Huh? Is it? So Tom over here says he's got a turtle on the line. I'm gonna go look at it.
People come walking down to you.
rod holders in there. I couldn't get them in. Well, we'll get down here. I'll take you all down here to see the turtle that Tom's got. Where is he? He's got a turtle on the line down here. We'll see if we can. Don't cut him loose yet. I'm coming with the camera. Is it a snapper? Oh, good. That's. Oh, yeah, that's a beauty, that one.
I got him in the foot. Come off.
Look at this hog. Ooh, boy. That is a nasty one. Can you all see that? Hope I got the camera in the right spot.
It's all muddy.
You might have to lose a rig on that one. I wouldn't put my hand down there. No freaking way.
Come on, buddy. I want to get you off here.
He's going to come around and get you.
I gotta get my pliers switched around here.
You are brave.
Yelp,
Braver
he's
than
coming
I am.
around, man.
Oh, look out.
Let me help you, man.
That's the way to do it.
Get on home.
Big old snapping turtle. Yep,
There you go.
it's a beauty.
You got me a 20-pounder today.
Wow.
Snapper soup.
I hope I was holding the camera correctly for y'all. Snapper soup. All right, back to work.
Time to check the bait.
Oh boy. So tell me, was I holding the camera right to see the turtle? Somebody tell me. Did I have the camera at the right angle to see the turtle? Now I gotta hook my thing back up. Bear with me. Anyway, he's only caught one fish today, and it was a carp. But okay, so you all did see the turtle. Okay, good. Okay. Chat filter. What the hell's this? So many different things to worry about. Now it looks like I gotta change battery packs because this one ran out. Hook this one up and see if it works. Yep, that one works. Okay. I got 2 or 3 battery packs I carry with me. Looks like the wind is blowing. Yeah. So if that is the case, fish where the scum is on the lake. Okay. Why is the live so zoomed in? Well, I can zoom it out if you don't like it. There you go. Like I had the live zoomed in so you could see the fishing rods. But if you don't like that, I'll leave it I'll leave it like that. That's kind of the normal view there. Yeah, that was a nice one, Tom. Again, forgot to turn my damn camera on.
You didn't have the camera on.
No. Before I started going live, it was automatic. Turn the camera on as soon as I thought something was happening. Now that I'm going live, I forget to do it. I miss a lot of good videos.
Put the laughter on. Yellow laughter.
All right, what am I missing? Can't hardly see the screen because the sun's right in there, but Ronald D. I didn't see you come in, but I'm going to give you a wrench anyway. Thanks for being here. Have a great weekend, everyone. Time to feed the birds. Okay, bee driven. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great week. Blah, 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 blah. Phantom. Oh, no, PH3N. That one, okay. How's it going, man? How's it going? Got one small carp today, and a buddy down here from me just got a big snapping turtle. I think most of you saw that. Half a century. Welcome in. Haven't seen your name before. However, that doesn't mean you never joined it before. But you just got a wrench. Just for being here. It's 9:30. I'll be on until 10 o'clock, I believe. Probably take this off. Let's see, you got it, no problem. Half century, you're welcome. Whatever. Y'all like it zoomed in on the rods a little bit, or do you like it like this? You tell me and I'll make the adjustment. Maybe just a hair more? How about that? I think it's coffee time. I asked you about circle hook the other day. And,
I thought you were going to switch to them.
no, I'm not going to switch to them, but I might try them.
Put 2 or 3 kernels of corn on it. Just put 2 or 3 kernels on it. Just leave the point exposed.
Yeah. All the crop I've seen you got and the one I got. Oh, it's been,
He's like a vacuum. He's sucking them up. When they think something's wrong, they blow it back out, and that's when that hook gets him in the. All artificial now.
you got 2 sinkers on there?
Yeah, cool. I just had 2 on them. I was fishing the river, so I had 2. No matter how many fishes you got, it might help with the hookup, though. You know, if you think about it, it's a little more weight.
Yeah.
When they go to make that run, it might sink that hook deeper.
Yeah, you're right.
2 afters and a artificial point. A white, a yellow.
All right, put the thermometer in a little bit ago. And let's go pull that and see what the water temperature is. Yeah, right on the button, 62, 63 degrees. Tom,
What's that?
62 degrees. Yep. Water temperature is 62. The last week of rain that we had and the cool weather is definitely keeping the temperature down. Because usually by this time of the year it's up much closer to 70, if not over. What am I missing? Then I'll send you Tom some free carp fishing rigs and baits, etc. from me to you. Done for free, all the way from the UK. So thumbs up to that. That'd be okay. I don't think you have my address, and I'm not about to. Unfortunately, I'm not about to give it out. So nice gesture for sure, Jay, but I'm not going to give my address out. What are you doing coming here? I got my little carp box and everything.
If you ever forget your corn, that's banana. This is
I like that.
that's
Yeah.
strawberry.
Okay, yeah. Where'd you find them? Online someplace? Huh? What are they called? Carp something?
You know,
Okay.
sometimes you go out and grab your corn or something, then
There they are, yeah. And I do have some carp bait that I
and
bought.
once it's on there, once you put it on your hair, like I showed you,
Yeah.
you ain't never changing bait
And that's
again.
why they have the bobber stop. You pull that down.
And they
tight.
hit my biggest boat is caught on an artificial.
Really? Wow.
The tiger, artificial boat.
Well, thank you, Tom. Let's see how email address to you. I'm still, Jay, I'm still not going to give him my address out. So, again, thank you for thinking about that and doing it, but I'm not giving my address out. Not that I'm wanted by the law or anything, but I just don't think it's a good thing to do. Come on, fish. Wake up. That turtle acting like nothing happened.
Excuse me.
Walk away. If she likes it, she
Say that. After she gets it.
I watch these shows at home in Louisiana Law and Texas and a couple other ones that
Yeah.
and the game more than Texas people, and they come up with some of the stupidest.
Well, I got checked here. How many times have you ever been checked?
Probably in the last couple of years, 3 or 4.
Oh, really? Where at?
At the river.
At the river?
Yep.
They're tough down there,
I've
huh?
been like 3 times down there in the last 2 years.
Wow.
It's good to meet the people though. Get their card and you got somebody to call if you see a bad
I
violation.
do remember Ed getting checked on some of his videos down
yeah.
there at the river.
Yep. Yeah, they stop by there once in a while. Yeah, the best excuse I've heard was guy had his line in the water and stuff, and he said, "Well, yeah, I got my line in the water, but I'm not trying to catch anything." I was like, "Come on, come up with something better than that." I'm not trying to catch nothing, but yeah, I'm fishing. Oh man. Needless to say, that didn't go over real big. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on. Drop box is just as good as a workout. William Klein's Lost Woody Lodge. See you later. Thanks for being here as long as you could. Appreciate that.
I'm going up to use the bathroom.
All right, I'll keep an eye on things for you. Now I got to watch Tom's rod because he He had to go take care of some business. Fishing Geek. Any luck? Fishing Geek, thanks for being here. I got one small carp a while ago, maybe a 5-pounder. And then the other guy fishing here with me, Tom, he got a pretty big snapping turtle. Other than that, that's about it. We've had a few bites, but no takers. Fishing Geek. I just gave you a wrench. Thanks for stopping by. Gotta keep my eye on 6 rods here. Marines and Army Mom, thank you for chirping in there with the information. Appreciate that. So much going on, I can't keep track of it. 81 likes, that's pretty good for today. Appreciate everybody doing that. Hey, you're welcome, Fishing Geek. No problem. Use your power wisely. I said I was going to be on until about 10 o'clock, but I might hang in there a little bit more, so I'll let you know when I'm actually going to really go off. I'd like to get one more fish for y'all. I hate fishing like this and not being able to show you something once in a while. Come on, fish. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
What's that QR code on the back of your car?
I'm going to take you right to my YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pretty neat, huh?
I never heard of that.
Yeah, you take a,
I don't know nothing about that.
you put your phone up to it, and it'll show you the link to the YouTube channel. And I'm driving along a lot, and I stop at red light or something, and I see people back of me put the camera up and check it out.
So that's all you gotta do is like take a picture of it, or what?
Yeah, you put your camera up and you'll.
Oh, really? And it automatically does it. I didn't even know you could do that.
I check it up.
I got your representative here on my chair, buddy.
See that? Yeah. I'm impressed. All right, time for my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. A PB&J, so to speak of. And a little bit of water rather than coffee. And let's see, awesome thing. I'm getting ready to go. Hope you have some luck if you do. Right there.
I'll tell you what the hell's going on. I saw that top tack, you posted like a 12-pound channel cat,
Who did?
big channel cat.
Who did?
Top tack. That guy sent you the video of the flathead.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a big channel. I caught a 20-pound channel catfish in the same spot. You talking about this same spot, Harry? Oh man, they're all over the place. Brian Hanson, good morning. How the heck are you doing?
He's fishing in the tidal part of the Delaware River and the Schuylkill River. That's why he's catching them huge carp.
Yeah, that. I think there might be some blue catfish down there too.
I see him fishing off the bank down there. Some of them areas he's fishing in looks like he ought to be packing some heat down there because it look a little sketchy.
Yep, that's why I don't even think about that. Nope. Come on, fish. What am I missing here? Message deleted. J Mac, what's going on, man? Somebody not being nice, huh? Oh well, Goober was timed out. The heck did Goober do? I hate it when I miss the good stuff. Come on, fish.
I wish I had some big Zara spook or something to throw out there.
Yeah, you ain't right. Yep. Big whopper plopper.
That's one I never used, the whopper shot.
Yeah, I had him. Caught one fish on it and never had another one. The guy that made them laughing all over the bank. This guy is, who is that guy? Can't think of his name.
How about spinnerbaits?
Spinner baits I use, yeah.
The old Roland Martin spinnerbaits. Or Jimmy Houston was it? One of those two.
Yep. Jimmy Houston, yeah. Phil Dance, Houston, Martin, all those guys.
You won't see none of that kind of fishing show anymore.
Yeah.
They showed you all the catching and they never showed all the days they didn't catch.
That's right. Phil Dance fishes in the stock private pond to make his shows. Yeah, they all had their time. In 1980.
Hank Parker.
Yeah. met him once at the fishing show over at Coke.
Bill Dance,
In 1881.
Doug Hannon, the bass professor.
Who?
Doug Hannon.
I was planning a trip down to Sandy Cooper back in 1981. You got a hold of Roland Martin and his son. You know, tell us your secret spots. Tell us what to use, because he was a big thing down there in Sandy Cooper back then. He told us whatever he could, to help us with it. Nice guy. Yeah, they're the guys that got the whole bass fishing thing going, really.
Ray Scott.
Scott,
He was the one that, you guys are now the newest fishing show with the YouTube.
not much.
Every once in a while you see the bass masters on there.
Yep. Come on, fish. Yeah, jumping all over the place. Fish are jumping all over, but they aren't grabbing our bait. Tired is retiring. Tired is retiring. I don't get that because I'm retired. Goober being a goober. I was looking away for 5 seconds. Not nice comment, Len. What the heck you talking about? What are you talking about there, Jay? Oh, Goober. Oh, okay, Goober. Goober did something. Okay. Well, at least somebody took care of him. You gave him what he was owed. Yeah, you're gonna have that as long as you folks with the wrenches can take care of things like that. It's okay, but you are gonna have that, whatever it was. But all in all, the gang that comes in to watch me is pretty good. Let me see, can I go back and see what Goober said? Message deleted. View the message. How cold is the water? That's not a bad thing. 63 degrees. 62. Oh well. Oh well, whatever. Come on, one more fish before I go. Let's go here. All right, it's 10 o'clock.
That's carp. I just saw it came up.
Yeah,
That's carp, man. There's something on the surface.
so I'm gonna wrap this show up. 10 o'clock is usually the time that Any Fin is Possible comes on, so he's probably live at this point. Bob runs a pretty good show. He actually usually catches fish. I think he's carp fishing today too. But anyway, go check out Any Fin is Possible. Any Fin, F-I-N, and watch his stuff today. He'll be on from 10 till 2, and I hope you like him. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit that. I'll give you a couple minutes before I sign off here. few more hours carping. That'll do it, Adventures. Adventures with Nimby, new sub. Hey, Adventures. Let me hook you up with a wrench. J Mac. Oh, Adventures with Nimby, you got yourself a wrench. Thanks for being here. Wish I could have caught a couple more fish for you all, but that's the way it goes. Fishing Geek, have a good one. Yep, you too. That's weird. Anyway, you guys want to continue watching, go to anything as possible. Tell them I sent you, tell them I said hi, and I'm going to knock this show down. See y'all later. Thank you, Marines and Army Mom. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a great monitor. See y'all later.